bass line. It's a beautiful looking instrument. Fabulous. I saw them online first, and I thought they were electric guitars, because the hole is here, look, right here. And like on the traditional guitars or conventional guitars, the hole is here, you know. So I was surprised when I took the instrument up. The sound is beautiful. It's a very pure acoustic sound, and I don't know why it happens, but that sound is heightened, and that's what I'm hearing now. I've only just played it now, within the last half hour, say, and I haven't had that much time with the instrument, but it sounds really very pure acoustic, and as I say, the sound seems to me, compared to other acoustic guitars, just that little bit sensitive and heightened.
Creole belle, I love her well, I love her more than anyone can tell. When stars they shine, I call her mine, my darling baby, my Creole belle. I lie awake all in the night, I wish I had my darling. You hold me tight, sleep just won't come, and life's no fun without my darling, my Creole belle, my Creole belle. I love her well, I love her more than anyone can tell. When stars they shine, I call her mine, my darling baby, my Creole belle. I took a walk last night, and the moon was bright. I was with my darling, my Creole belle, and walking home, I was all alone, without my darling, my Creole belle, my Creole belle. I love her well, I love her more than anyone can tell. When stars they shine, I call her mine, my darling baby, my Creole belle. My darling baby, my Creole belle.
Creole Belle was a song, I got it from listening to a Mississippi John Hurt. And it was one of the first tunes I learned to play fingerstyle on the guitar. And it's still beautiful. I still love to play it. We put it on an album called Baker Rose, myself and Clary. And I added harmonica to it. And but it's still a beautiful song. And I put some of my own words to it because it was really short. I think it was a chorus on one verse, and that was all I had. So I had to write some verses for it. But yeah, Mississippi John Hurt. If you're learning fingerstyle, he's a great guy to learn from. His style is pretty basic, and but it gives you all the rudiments for even if you want to play Chet Atkins or whoever, the alternating bass with the thumb. It gives you an insight into that style.
Well, I've always been a big fan of Don Baker. As I was starting to write songs and all that and perform them, it was always steeped in the blues and folk and country traditions. So Don was always on my radar. And when I recorded my first album, I was lucky enough to run into him in a music shop in Maynooth one day, and I gave him a copy of the album and said, if you like it, give me a call. So he called me and we started to work together, and he asked me to record a beautiful song that he wrote called Fergus for an album he did called My Songs, My Friends. And I recorded that song, and he said, I brought a song to life, and so our collaboration began, and we've kind of formed a duo now, really, and we're working together and really enjoying all the gigs, and there's plenty more to come, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can write songs. Clara writes songs, by the way, also.
Yeah.
I can write songs, but when this lady sings them, they take on they go to a different zone. She's just brilliant. Believe it or believe it not, like I've worked with so many. I'm nearly 50 years on the road now. I know you wouldn't think it to look at me, but I am. And I mean, mostly I work with males, and Clara is probably, I don't know, the exception to the rule, but there's never a problem with Clara, and she's good humoured. She's great personality, great sense of humour. Always got a laugh and joke out of her. She doesn't take life too serious. She doesn't even take music too serious. She's very good, and yeah, it's great to travel with her and have the crack with her. Like now, for Americans, I'm talking about crack. I'm talking we Irish call fun crack. It's not
Very
crack
important
cocaine. I'm
to
talking about
do
it. Well,
this.
when I say we have the crack, it means we're enjoying ourselves without substances.
Well, that's the plan. We have a lot of material that we've been working on, and we hope to write together as well, because we both write our own songs. But I'd say that's the next step now, just to
the relationship is
growing.
it's in its infancy. We've just started working together. I mean, we just recorded one album, so we have about 6 new songs recorded for the next album. So we've about another 6 to do for that album. So it's just a question of picking what's going to be on it, And like, I'm not a brilliant singer by any stretch of the imagination, but I can write a song and play the harmonica and the guitar. And as I say, Clara brings the songs to life. And yet at the same time, when I do sing, Clara sings with me. Like, it's almost like I can sing. Do you know what I mean? We play country music, blues, folk. I play some ragtime guitar and do a little bit of Chet Atkins, that type of thing. And that music will live on, whereas like the stuff you hear on the radio, it doesn't appeal to me anyway. And the young bands and stuff, it's just, there's no substance to it. It's sanitized and commercialized, and that's what sells. But we stick to our guns and do what we love to do.